Welcome to the Joy of Collecting. We are back with another Hall of Fame delivery update, whatever you want to call it. Also got some non-Hall of Fame pieces, so we'll get started with one of those. Check that out. That is a thing of beauty. It's a Nolan Gorman Topps Update rookie card. That is the Topps black gold red variation. That is numbered to 10, numbered 4 out of 10, and it is a PSA 10, and that is a Population 1. That's the only Population 1 or Pop 1 card that I own. I'm going to set that there. Hear my wife giggling and my son sneezing in the background. Be okay. The second thing I have, non-Hall of Fame. That is a signed index card of Chuck Connors, television star, played mostly known for The Rifleman, old television show The Rifleman, but he also played Major League Baseball, made it to the MLB, and also to the NBA. So he was athletic enough to make it to 2 professional sports. I don't know the details, if it was at different times or if it was around the same time, but I guess that would be pre-acting days. He made it to the pro baseball and pro basketball. So Chuck Connors. All right, the next thing I have is some signed index cards, and these are all Hall of Fame players. The first is Earl Averill, the Indians. That's a signed index card, Hall of Famer. The next is Judy Johnson. Played his career in the Negro Leagues with the Grays, the club Hillsdale Club Grays, and the Crawford Cubans. And then the last one is Ed Roush, White Sox, Giants, and Reds. And I have a signed check, PSA encapsulated check of, I believe it's PSA, I can't remember if it's encapsulated or not, but anyway, it's been a long time since I picked that up. But anyway, Ed Roush. So 3 more names there. Now, this autograph is going to be one of the more common Hall of Famers. In fact, it may be the most common. And this is a ball signed. It says Best Wishes, Brooks Robinson. He signed and signed and signed. But one reason I like this is this is a team ball. It's just got the team stamp on it, no other markings. And this was a promotional thing, and it's in the original box where it was shipped. And it was shipped to the Red Bank chapter of Hadassah in Little Silver, New Jersey. And they probably requested this for some kind of charity auction, and the team sent it to them. You can see the post office covered up the Orioles label here that went around, but that was Baltimore Orioles, and it had the charity name printed here for the address. And it looks like that was mailed for 68 cents. So it has the date on here too, August 25th, 1976. So you can kind of date this, and it was a team promotional giveaway, and also signed by a Hall of Famer, and that will go nicely with my Brooks Robinson signed football that I have. Next up, we have a new name for the Hall of Fame collection. This is Dick Williams, elected to the Hall of Fame in 2008. I believe as a manager. That's what he's most famous for, as a manager. So that's a new name to my collection. Then another new name to my collection is Carl Yastrzemski on this Perez Steel postcard. And unfortunately, you can see that the autograph smudged a bit before the ink dried. But that is okay, because I also have this PSA certified and it was PSA encapsulated, but somebody opened that for whatever reason, but it still has the PSA DNA sticker. Carl Yastrzemski, and it has the TC67 or Triple Crown 1967 inscription, which is highly desirable. So got that. So we've got Judy Johnson, Ed Roush, Dick Williams, Earl Averill, Carl Yastrzemski, and we also have, and this is a new name to the collection, Houston Astros Hall of Famer Billy Wagner signed jersey, and it's inscribed 422 saves. So that is the only signed jersey that I have in my collection. The kid, my youngest son, has a couple of, or a few signed jerseys in his collection, but this is the only one I have in my collection. And I'll probably be looking at some point to, because I just, if you're going to display these, you need them in some kind of shadow box or something to keep them from getting messed up. It's just not, to me, it's not the easiest thing to handle and display, and I do plan on displaying all of this stuff at some point. So I may see about turning this into a Wagner signed, baseball. So at some point. But for now, I've got the Billy Wagner signed jersey, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. It's a nice piece. It was authenticated by JSA, and I'm glad to have it. So, all right, that still does not catch me up on Hall of Fame deliveries. I still have probably a dozen, 10, maybe 10, 12 more. Probably more than that now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe 15 other pieces that I've not shown you. So, but I'll keep digging them out. And these are things I took a break of probably 3 or 4 months, no videos posted. But I was steadily getting things in, picking things up at auction here and there. I thought it was a good deal. But I'll keep pulling them out, keep making videos, and eventually get them all on record. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on The Joy of Collecting.